Homage to the Blessed One, the Buddha, and all our teachers. Dear noble community, welcome back to this space, to this temple. From those at home, welcome back to this scene once again. Connecting deeply with yourself, being in your comfortable posture. Whatever the day has been or has not been, it has passed. This is a moment of silence to reconnect with yourself, allowing each mindful breath to soothe your being. Inclining towards your breathing the way you would towards a loved one. Ensuring that your breaths are deep and slow. Paying particular attention to your out-breath, making sure that you're breathing all the way out. May you be calm and peaceful. May you welcome yourself back to the present moment. Notice how every breath creates ripples of sensations throughout your body. You take notice of this body, this life, as though you're encountering your body for the very first time. Feeling all the ripples of sensations flowing throughout your being. If there's any heaviness in the body, Allow them to be carried out by your out-breath, like a stream of river flowing into the earth. Play around with your breathing, extending or contracting your breaths. See how your body and your mind respond. The breath is like a long-lost friend that you may not take notice of, but it has always been there, accompanying you throughout the journey of life, through all the ups and downs, all the pleasure and pain. It is a good friend. It helps your lungs to operate so that your heart can beat and pump blood throughout your entire body. May your breaths be gentle, and may your bodies be at ease and comfortable. Dropping beneath the body, getting in touch with all your bodily feelings and mental feelings. How are you feeling right now? Whatever feelings there may be, they need to be allowed to exist, not to be changed, not to be pushed away, but simply to be allowed to surface. They deserve respect and energy, the energy of mindfulness. May all feelings be calmed and at peace. All feelings, whether positive, negative, or neutral, when they are in touch with your light, with your breath, with your mindfulness, they will be grateful. And all these energies, they can exist freely. Everything comes and goes. In this spacious awareness, everything is allowed. And the mind can simply observe with openness. And also, now just zoom into the feeling of your breath, switching your attention to the in-breath. Allow the in-breath to be smooth and deep. At the end of the in-breath, just hold your breath and allow the air to fall out on its own without any control. You only need to breathe in. And while holding your breath, the universe will know what to do. Feel your breathing on your abdomen. This is the place where life force was transmitted to you while you were in the womb. Breathe with gratitude to this creation, the source of all creation, the start of life. All possibilities, all power begins from this point. It pulsates throughout your entire body, throughout your entire life. Notice how the mind is. Is it distracted? Is it calm? Is it collected? Or is it dull and tired? There is no right or wrong. Just be aware. If the mind is tired, raise up your chin, lift up your chin. If the mind keeps thinking, lower your chin. The mind can go in 10,000 directions, but the meditator is able to dwell in peace and Zen and simply allow everything to float past like the clouds, to allow everything to change and transform like the tides. Whatever mental formations or thought patterns that appear, you can just ask yourself, how true are they? How much can they really affect you? Light and darkness, they are mental objects, but the mind that sees, the mind that witnesses, is the brightest point within consciousness. Just be the knower. There is no need to do anything or to contemplate. Just this knower. Allow every sensation, every sound, every thought, every feeling to be like bells of mindfulness, to remind you that you are the knower, you are the observer. From this inner circle, you can disengage. Just let everything pass by. Without the known, there is no knowing, thus the knower cannot arise. Without the knower, the known cannot come into being. Everything is simply a happening that is subject to limitless conditions. Thus, there is nothing to dwell in, nothing to grasp onto, because nothing is in control. Keep your eyelids slightly open, just very slightly, so that light can flow through. Light flowing through little gaps between the eyelids, ears expanded to not just the sound of guidance, but the sound between all the different sounds you hear. That space, that sound of silence. Everything comes and goes. They arise, they persist for a while, and then they move on. People in life, relationships, feelings, sadness, extreme joy and excitement, frustrations, they come and go. But between every happening, there is always a glimmer of light, a sound of silence. A chance to recreate your life, a freedom to step into. Gone with the old, in with the new. That was how you were reborn into the womb, by letting go. But it is also the subtle grasping and cravings that caused you to be born. The past is gone, the future has not yet come. But sounds and echoes of the past and fears of the future can sometimes haunt us. But they too are passing clouds. And if you can let them go by understanding their nature, and the nature of the ego to cling, to crave, to grasp, to reject, then the gleams of freedom appears. And you can step into that freedom to be free from all conditioning. And you can reappear the way you want to be. If you want peace, you let go. If you want chaos, you desire, you hate, you resent, you reject, and you escape. The choice is yours. So in this very moment, at this point, how do you want to make life happen for you? Make peace, be kind and gentle. You practice not just for yourself, you are practicing for the entire world. The most compassionate thing you can do for others is to honor yourself, honor your feelings, understand your mental formations, and become aware of that space, of that pause in between it all. You can reset your consciousness, your life, right here and right now. You die with each out-breath. Everything dies along with it. And each in-breath is a chance at life.
Vajrsattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrsattva Tenupa Tita Drilu Mevawa Sutukayo Mevawa Supokayo Mevawa Anurakta Mevawa Sarva Siddhi Metrayatsa Sarva Karma Zutsame Sitam Shariya Kuru Hung Ha 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 Ho Bhagawen Sarva Tata Gata Benzama Memunza Benzi Bawa Mahazamaya Zatu Vajrsattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrsattva Tenupa Tita Drilu Mevawa Sutukayo Mevawa Supokayo Mevawa Anurakta Mevawa Sarva Siddhi Metrayatsa Sarva Karma Zutsame Titam Shriya Kuru Hung Ha 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 Ho Bhagawen Sarva Tata Gata Benzama Memunza Benzi Bawa Mahazamaya Zatu Vajrsattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrsattva Tenupa Tita Drilu Mevawa Sutukayo Mevawa Supokayo Mevawa Anurakta Mevawa Sarva Siddhi Metrayatsa Sarva Karma Zutsame Titam Shriya Kuru Hung Ha 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 Ho Bhagawen Sarva Tata Gata Benzama Memunza Benzi Bawa Mahazamaya Zatu Vajrsattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrsattva Tenupa Tita Drilu Mevawa Sutukayo Mevawa Supokayo
Restore, restore.
Sarva Siddhi Metrayatsa Sarva Karma Zutsame Titam Shriya Kuru Hung Ha Ha Ho Bhagawen Sarva Tata Gata Benzama Memunza Benzi Bawa Mahazamaya Zatu Vajrsattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrsattva Tenupa Tita Drilu Mevawa Sutukayo Mevawa Supokayo Mevawa Anurakta Mevawa Sarva Siddhi Metrayatsa Sarva Karma Zutsame Titam Shriya Kuru Hung Ha Ha Ho Bhagawen Sarva Tata Gata Benzama Memunza Benzi Bawa Mahazamaya Zatu Vajrsattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrsattva Tenupa Tita Drilu Mevawa Sutukayo Mevawa Supokayo Mevawa
Getting in touch.
Sarva Siddhi Metrayatsa Sarva Karma Zutsame Titam Shriya
All the chances of life, collecting them with each in-breath, the form of light, and to dispel clinging and ignorance with each out-breath. Even the spaces and pauses between bodily pains and sicknesses, they can be amplified. Let your awareness and your mindfulness direct your energy. Extending your light to all beings. Visualizing all beings to have luminous body with light flowing through. Healing and restoring them. Sending this pure light to places of suffering, places of chaos, places of conflict. Reminding them of the pause and the space within. Pausing all the noise of the world. Pausing all life and motion. And imprinting this light, this understanding into those pauses to flow, to heal, to restore. Connecting to all life and all creation. When you see the weak, you restore their faith and power. When you see the aggressors, you restore their humility, calm, and peace. Allowing light to flow through all these luminous beings and bodies. So that when their worlds play again and continue, you'll be infused with this mantra, this practice. Setting off a chain reaction into a world where all Buddha natures are recognized. And all dissolve into a blinding light.
Om
in every motion, every action. Between the space of all action, there is a purity. There is no conflict between good or bad, right or wrong. There is just this deep knowing of spontaneous action preceded by wisdom. And all boundaries will naturally be set forth. And all energy channels will organically manifest. As long as every being are able to return to that deep, profound moment of silence and stillness. Every phenomena that comes together to appear reminds that meditator of the spark of creation, of free will, power, and light. Send that light to someone whom you know is suffering. Let it gently float and fall into that person. Let it awaken that person. That person transforms into Vajrasattva. Breathe out your light and your merits to yourself tomorrow, your future self, the one who's going to wake up tomorrow, if you do. Send a little sparkle above your face. Let it glide down gently into your third eye. And it sets off a chain reaction. That flows with your blood. That jots open your eyes to wake up. To wake up in light. To remember a brand new chance at life. You have planned for tomorrow. You are set it for tomorrow. Whatever is going to happen tomorrow, how you're going to begin anew tomorrow. You've done what you ought to do. There is the future. So leave it at the future. But now that you're still conscious and awake, you've dropped the past. You've taken care of the future. How are you going to take care of this present moment? How will you dwell in the present moment? How will you take care of this present moment? Because whatever you do, it is going to affect the future. Now that you have a second chance, another chance at life, how will you choose to begin anew? What would you let go? What would you step into? How will you wrap up tonight? Don't worry about tomorrow. You'll wake up as Vajrasattva. So how will you wrap it up? Thus the circle is open. Thank you everybody for your practice and for sitting through the hour, no matter what happened within you. Remain composed through it all, although it may be difficult for some of you. So I thank you for that, for holding that space for yourself, for being honest and true towards yourself. Just remember that the knower is kind of separate from all the phenomena that you witness. There is a space between the observer and what is being observed. And how you fill up that space is up to you, as long as you remember to dwell in the position of the observer, and to allow some things to pass. Each moment is a creation. You're born with that freedom, that creativity. Hope that you can all take this back with you, or wake up to it tomorrow, to be true to yourself, to be back into your own element, and to radiate from that place. There is nothing more seductive than those who radiate. from their own true element. It is beyond confidence. It's beyond all that. Because confidence can only attract physical situations, the good ones to you. But if you're in your own element, you just open up a whole new world that you may have never knew existed. So may all of you be well and happy. May all of you be blessed, and through the virtues of the Buddha and the Bodhisattvas, wish that may all your obstacles and mental obscurations be destroyed, be reduced, or even better, be destroyed without trace. Most important of all, may this collective practice of the Sangha brighten up your inner core so that you can radiate the greatest and the highest and most beneficial energies and light into your world. May all blessings and successes find their way to you. Namo Siddhartha. Good night, everyone.